Hey everybody, what is up? This is Damcyan, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance. And my headset is on just a little bit too loud. There we go. That was a good volume adjustment. That was a good waste of a couple of seconds in the intro. Anyway, in the last episode we beat the Octomammoth in the waterway. And today, we're going to go check out Castle Damcyan. Pretty depressing here, really. Things all down and stuff. There's not really much to do there. Is there anything here? There's a secret door. We might have to check that out later. But for now, let's just head inside. The it's a bit of a wreck. Got a tent there for our troubles. No trouble at all, really. And is that? It is! Anna! Oh, who's this guy? You're that bard, and I've ran away because of your treachery. Oh no. This is probably one of my favorite scenes. Yes! Yes! Spoony Bard, indeed. This is probably one of my favorite scenes in the game. Partly because I don't have to play it. And another thing is, it's just really cool to see Telly just break out the old man kung fu and beat this guy up. Ugh. As funny as that is, however, it sets up for a rather emotional scene. Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to see you again. Father, Edward is the Prince of Damcyan. Forgive me, Father, for running away, but I love Edward. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. I was on my way home when we were attacked by Baron's Redwings, led by Golbez. I've never heard of Golbez before. Who is he? I don't know. All I know is that he wears a funny hat, and his powers are beyond words. That probably has something to do with the hat. You know, hats are incredibly powerful. Like, I can't play TF2 without wearing a good hat. If I'm not wearing my good hat, then... Oh, this is an emotional and sad scene. I probably shouldn't be talking about hats. You love him enough to give up your own life? Father, forgive me. I love you. Anna! I can't do any sad voice acting. I am a wooden actor, let me just tell you that. But the sad music kicks in and... Damn you, Golbez! Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? He came to Baron one day and became the new leader of the Redwings. He led them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Stop your simpering. That won't bring Anna back. Golbez a Baron. I shall take his life with my own two hands. Now what I don't get is how they kill off a character even though there's, Phoenix Downs. Well, it's usually called like KO status or something like that for, Phoenix Downs and revives, so maybe that explains something? Maybe they're just knocked unconscious. Because that's your biggest concern when you hit somebody with a giant fireball, that they're knocked unconscious. And Edward is all sad. Which means that our resident 8-year-old is going to tell him off. You're a grown-up, you're not supposed to cry. Oh. Character development! I don't care. Leave me alone. And I'm staying here with Anna. I will never leave her side. Which prompts Cecil to promptly go over and pimp slap him. That's enough. You're now the rightful ruler of Damcyan, so start acting like it. You owe it to your people, and you owe it to Anna. Your Majesty, my name is Cecil, and I need your help. What? My friend is suffering from desert fever in Kaipo. I need to get the sand ruby to save her. Can you help me? And this nice little music starts playing and stuff, and, we get some character development. Find the sand ruby in the Antlion Cave which lies to the east. The ruby forms from the fluid that the Ew. Ugh. Wait, we? Prince Edward has joined the party! Oh dear. Well, first off, we're instantly prompted to leave the castle and... Goodbye, Anna. And her body just kind of disappears. So, now we have the ability to use the hovercraft. But I'm gonna park it right here because I'm pretty sure that there was a secret door around here. Yep, right over there. Oh. Well, now we can take the treasure for our liking, so if we go in here, there's a feathered cap, crossbow, and a ruby ring. So those are all some pretty good items. Nobody can equip the crossbow just yet, but if we look through our equipment, Edward, he has the feathered cap, so he's all good, I think. Actually, maybe we shouldn't, no, never mind. I think normal defense is better than magic defense right now, so... Found holy arrows, found iron arrows, holy arrows, see phoenix stones, gold needles, ethers, etc, etc. So I think basically we've been taught that the next party member we get after this uses bow and arrow, which... that's all fine and dandy, so... let's go on our hovercraft to the east! Cross the shoals, if I can find which shoals to cross. There we go. There we go. Is it this way? Yes, it is. But before that, I'm thinking of getting into a fight. Who's with me? First off, let's change the order, put him in the back row like that. There we go. Let's get into a fight so I can explain what Edward does. Though I'm certain all of you who've played this game already probably know what he does. There we go. So, Edward is an interesting character due to the fact that he sucks. He sucks a lot. He has the ability to use Sing, Heal, and Hide. I'll explain a couple of his abilities. Sing enables you to use your current equipped weapon's effect to give status problems to enemies. It may seem like a cool thing, and the status problems themselves can also sometimes come from just standard attacks. So in terms of, you know, giving status to enemies, Edward is kind of a cool character there. He also has the ability to use Heal, which means that you can heal up your party without using up MP, but it's very, very weak. Edward's other ability is Hide, and this comes into effect naturally as well. Whenever he is at low health, he will hide in order to preserve what HP he has. Alright, so Song of Enticement didn't work on the enemies. Sing, in this version, also seems to have a weird fail rate. I don't know, it just seems to fail more often in this game than it does in, like, what I'm used to. Anyway, now that we have Edward, we may as well start work on the Antlion Cave. The enemies here are just a little bit tougher, and the dungeon music is exactly the same. Now mind you, I say that the enemies are a little bit tougher, but they're still not too tough. These goblins, not too bad. Not too bad at all. You can kill them off pretty easily. And hopefully get Edward some pretty good experience points. Now I will go over the worst thing about Edward. You can't control when he hides, unless you constantly keep him at high health. So basically you need to put if you want to actually, you know, do something with him, you need to prevent his health from ever getting low. Otherwise he will hide and, you know, miss turns while defending. This is something of a mixed bag, as you will have a party member alive and he can only be hurt basically every other turn. But it's still not good. And Edward's combat abilities are overall the weakest of the game, so that confused. So, the harp attack, I guess, sleeps enemies, and that confuses them, I guess. Also, well done, Rydia. Killed that goblin pretty nicely. Anyway, obtained a tent there, obtained a potion there. There are a lot of treasure chests in this dungeon, too. It's honestly, this is one of the more boring dungeons to get through, except in the DS version where it looks cool. But I'll be damned if there aren't, like, treasure chests up the wazoo here. It's also quite a bit shorter than, oh, there we go, Lullaby, which missed. It's also quite a bit shorter than, previous dungeons we've gone through so far. It's not as short as the Mist Cavern, but it's a lot shorter than the Waterway, and I don't know if there's a midpoint in here or not. We may have to do this entire dungeon in one fell swoop. Yellow jellies! There we go. More jelly preserve jam enemies. And these guys are, appropriately, weak to thunder spells. So if we go thunder... I wish one of those sing attacks would actually do something. Oh well. And that clears all of them out quite nicely. So basically, Rydia is going to be our main offense against those guys, and for healing. And is there something in here? Treasure chest. Lamia harp. Alright. So, if we replace the Dreamer's harp with the Lamia harp, I think the Lamia harp, its sing effect, or its normal effect is confuse, and it can do the Song of Enticement. And it's also twice as strong as the harp we had. So I'm not gonna go into there quite yet. For there is a treasure chest, and adamantoises. Don't remember these guys being too tough, but I guess I'll keep my guard, or won't let my guard down regardless. Ah, there we go, confusion. Always a good sign. Always an even better sign when it actually attacks an enemy. Nice. So, Edward isn't completely useless early on, but he's not really that good either. So we can let these enemies kind of kill themselves off. Okay, that worked. Edward is, I'm gonna say this, randomly useful. Okay, so I think there's something in... Oh, back attack. Should we run away? No, the ATB gauge is going up too slowly, so I'd rather run away. Drop some money. No big problem. Inline cave, basement 1 floor. And there is a save point here, in addition to treasure chests. Treasure chests up the ass! Wow. It's tempting, but I think I'm gonna end the episode off here. We've reached a save point, and while we're still not too super duper far into the dungeon, at the very least we have a better idea of what this dungeon is all about. And also, there's a boss coming up as well, so we want to get good and ready for that. So I think I'm gonna end this episode off here. Sorry for the short video, or you guys are probably thankful for the short video. But I'm gonna see you guys later in the next episode. This is Tales from Raga signing out. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys later.